Hi Libra, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the second half of February 2022, or for whenever you find this message. Let's get started. Hey Spirit, please read messages for Libra's highest good. Thank you. So what does Libra need to hear today from the Wild Unknown archetype? Thank you, Spirit. Wow, I just had a huge chunk fall in my lap. Let's keep going. This is for Libra. What does Libra need to hear, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, guess that's it. The Judge. Page 89. The Judge has an incredibly important job. They work every waking hour of every day, helping us discern what is safe, true, and just. When this archetype remains unconscious or is captivated by fear, wise discernment turns into painful judgment of self and other. Ironically, the Judge's energy can be the seed of racism, bigotry, and fear-mongering. This is the Judge out of balance, building walls separating from other. When this same discerning force is made conscious and healed, however, the Judge may be found advocating for civil rights causes, standing up for the underdog, providing resources for those in need, and forgiving again and again. Love is the deciding factor. Awakening this archetype is essential for the complex times we are in. Get your Judge in order. The world needs it. Interesting. And you all have, the Justice card as your major arcana in the tarot. So that's pretty wicked. You are the scales of justice, the only sign that doesn't have an animal as a totem. You have the scales. It's intense. So let's see, what do I want to open with? I think I want to go with Rider Waite. Rider Die, Rider Waite for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Libra. Spirit. Knight of Wands energy on the bottom of the deck. This is someone who is very passionate. This is a very fun energy, but a non-committal energy. Very, very passionate. Typically known as the player card in the tarot. Someone who comes in just to have sex and is off and going in a new direction real quick. But it's a very fun energy if it just represents like passion coming into your life in general. Yes, no, but often the Knight of Wands brings heartbreak. So there we see the Three of Swords. Heartbreak. There's no other way to read this card, in my opinion. It's three swords and a heart, right? So yeah, someone who's just a heartbreaker. Libra, what's up? Messages for Libra, please. Thank you, Spirit. Five of Swords, Three of Cups, King of Wands. Honestly, it feels like this King of Wands. Interesting. The moon on the bottom of the deck as I'm about to say this. This is like secrets, things that are kept in the dark and hidden. And it's just like this King of Wands. We just saw the Knight of Wands show up on the bottom of the deck when I was finished shuffling, right? That's an immature energy. It's someone who's just looking for sex. Now we see the King showing up, someone who's still very passionate, but more mature, right? And he's looking over, and it feels like, honestly, this person is looking at their past. Like, check this out. So I don't know if this is your energy, Libra, or someone that you're interacting with, but on the table, it's like this king is like reflecting on, perhaps some broken hearts. He was in the energy of the Five of Swords, which is someone who's just out for themselves. They don't really think about the impact of their actions on other people. They don't really care. They're just out for themselves, like, third party relationships that lead to third party heartbreaking shit like that. I mean, this is, ouch. Like someone who's like more mature now, like, but looking back at their past is really what that feels like. Messages for Libra. Okay, that's a shit ton of cards. Well, on the bottom of the deck before I pick them up is the Four of Swords. So this is, resting and recovering after the Three of Swords. So from the 3 to the 4, I like the progression. This is healing the broken heart energy. And everybody has, some sort of healing to do. Nobody is free from that. We all have some sort of trauma to deal with in our life at some point. Let's see what else came out, because it's a lot. We have the 9 of Pentacles coming under that 3 of Swords. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, the Ace of Swords. The 8 of Swords coming under the King. 7 of Pentacles coming under the 9 and the 3 of Swords. 10 of Swords under this interesting 5 of Swords at the top, Ace of Pentacles in the middle, 10 of Swords. So from the 5 to the 10, this is completion. The 10 is completion. This is like putting an end to shady shit is what that feels like. Because the 5 of Swords is definitely someone who's shady, can't be trusted. They're out for themselves. They don't care about the consequences of their actions and how it affects other people. So, and how it affects other people and all this betrayal energy. You see the 10 swords in the back of that person, backstabbing and all that lovely shit. All right, we have 4 of Cups coming under the Ace of Swords with the 3 of Cups above it, right? So the 3 to the 4 of Cups. Interesting progression again, but with the Ace of Swords in the middle, it's sort of like cutting out the bullshit energy is what that feels like. And here you are, Libra, showing up in your reading today is the Justice card. You are wanting to talk today, apparently, because I still have a whole other row here. Yeah. Wow. So, and 2 7s right here. So the 7 of Cups with the 7 of Pentacles. Interesting. The World card with that 10 of Swords. Another indicator of ending. Interesting how Spirit layers them on top of each other, right? Like putting an end to that. And really with the World, the type of ending it is a graduation. So it's leveling up. It's putting a wrap on an old cycle and graduating. With the 8 of Cups on top of this 4 of Cups, right? And the 3 of Cups was at the top, which is indicative of third-party stuff. And then we have this 4 of Cups down here where we're just in this energy of dissatisfaction, and then the 8 of Cups is falling on top of that at the very bottom, which is walking away from something. It's leaving something behind. Like clearly we do see there's something coming to an end here, right? With the 10 and the World. And then you have Justice at the end here sitting right above the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces energy, the water signs, because it's a cup card, it's a water element. It doesn't have to be one of those signs. And quite honestly, most people have most of the elements in their chart. Not everybody. Like I have no earth in my chart, but I know most people do. Interesting. Let's get to clarifying. Let's use steampunk. And it's like, you have this big fat Ace of Pentacle offer. Ace of Pentacles is this like offer that is something substantial. It's got weight to it, right? It's not an Ace of Wands, which is fun and it's fiery and it's passionate, but Ace of Wands, if acted upon just, via passion, it can be like a match. You light the match, it goes up real quick and it goes out real quick, right? With the Ace of Pentacles, we see something that can be built upon. This is like a cornerstone of a foundation, and that's indicative of this energy here, the King of Wands showing up more mature than the Knight of Wands at the beginning when we started shuffling. But Ace of Pentacles straight into the Ace of Swords. I mean, that's two aces, boom, boom. I like the progression there too, because this is truth and this is cutting out the bullshit. But clearly there is some anxiety connected to this King of Wands person. Obviously, because this person knows what they did in their past over here. So they didn't act right. So Libra, I don't know where you fall in the story. You could be this person over here who's just single, living their best life, really doesn't care, or you could be the person who's trying to come up with the plan or whatever on how to bring justice and balance back to a situation that was a missed opportunity perhaps in the past with that Four of Cups. There's, with this Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups under this Nine of Pentacle person, this single person who has the heartbreak right above them. Okay, so whoever this is, this could be you, Libra. So you were the one who received the heartbreak here, right? Or perhaps you were the one who delivered it. I don't know. Find your place in the story. I'm just going to read it as if this were Libra, since it's your reading. And you're showing up in the first row as someone who didn't let that heartbreak stop them. They just started focusing on growing their coin, growing their best life. Okay, well, whatever. In the meantime, you have your bird there and you're growing your garden and your abundance, literally. You've got all these other options with the Seven of Cups. It might be a little confusing. I mean, the Seven of Cups is a little confusing because there's so many options, but it's like, this person is just feeling like really just kind of over it. Like, yeah, they had their heart broken, but they're just like, it's not affecting them. It's not holding them back in life, right? Wow, Ace of Wands is on the bottom of this deck. Interesting. So yeah, I mean, that's the third ace, by the way. And passion is awesome. Passion is, imperative. But so I'm going to shuffle, but before I do, we have the Four of Swords showing up again. It's over here on the bottom of the deck, which is that healing. I hope you're practicing your daily deep breathing meditation. That's what that Four of Swords represents to me. This is, thank you, Spirit. This is me every morning. After my coffee, I take the time. You see this hourglass, and I make the time every single day, at least 10 minutes of deep breathing, right? Look what's underneath this Four of Swords over here, though, is the Star card. Now, we are in Aquarius season right now, but the Star energy is healing. And that's what, deep breathing meditation does. It heals you. It restores you. It quiets down the mind so that you are able to receive messages from Spirit and just, that intuitive hit and how to go forward and how to heal inner abandonment issues, with the Five of Pentacles showing up here. Something might have happened in childhood, those were children. These are, all right, let's just talk about it. I'm done shuffling. That's fine. Five of Pentacles. This is it's a hard energy. It's not only a financial struggle with the Pentacle energy, it's being left out in the cold, so feeling abandoned. And as you can see, these are children. So perhaps something, Libra, that happened in childhood that still needs some healing. Right? So practicing that meditation every day can heal this energy. It's very helpful. There's all sorts of different tapping techniques as well. There's all sorts of stuff out there. But All right, so the Three of Swords, which is right above this Nine of Pentacles person. I'm just going to clarify them in rows, I think, because this Nine of Pentacles person, this she, he, doesn't matter, find your place in the story, is not worried. They're just like, yeah, this person was a shit and they broke my heart and whatever. I'm going to get on with my best life. So the Nine of Pentacles person, what would you like to add to that? Thank you. Three of Wands, the Six of Wands. Yeah, they're like, whatever. I'm not going to sit and cry at the bar over it. I mean, yeah, it sucked. It hurt. But, you know, the Five of Cups here on the bottom of the deck, that's not an energy you stay in. You got to let that shit go or it'll hold you back, right? So that's what this person is doing, because quite honestly, this Nine of Pentacles person is looking to their future and, you know, seeing their victory coming in, like literally seeing their ships arrive. So this person's like, yeah, okay, whatever. So let's look into this King of Wands, who's got this Three of Cups, Five of Swords energy, Nine, or the Eight of Swords. Let's just talk to this King of Cups over, or I'm sorry, wow, that was a slip of the tongue. And interesting, now we have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So this is a love offer. Like, this is this King of Wands, not King of Cups, this King of Wands, who's very passionate and ready to take action, but is in reflection on all of this fuckery in the past here. It's definitely got this person like going around and around in their head, anxious, because they're trying to restore balance here, Libra. Bring love back into the situation with this Queen of Cups down here, right? So that's what the Queen of Cups represents. Doesn't have to be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It's somebody who is very loving, or it can represent just the, you know, vibration of love, bringing love back into a situation. This King of Wands, we see it's like he's on his way. He's got to leave something else behind, though, with the Eight of Cups. This is leaving something behind that was dissatisfying to go towards this loving person, the Queen of Cups. So, interesting. The King of Wands, please. What would you like to tell me about the King of Wands? Thank you. Wow. So there's that Four of Cups, just ties us back. I know this is like all of this person's energy. Like this person, whoever this is, if this is you, Libra, is just showing up right here in this row. And then obviously this person represents that person in this person's eyes, right? The King of Wands, however, is taking over the rest of this reading. And the King of Wands is being clarified by the Four of Cups, which is down here already, this missed opportunity. And then boom, the Ace of Cups. Like this king is realizing that there was a missed opportunity here. And so they're very anxious in the mind, which is this Eight of Swords, about how to bring balance back. It's exactly like I keep saying. It's like, how much do we even really need to clarify your reading today, Libra? It's very direct. This person's wanting to take like the slow and steady approach, like one foot in front of the other. There's more pentacle energy coming through. You know, we talked about the Ace of Pentacles earlier, how it's a cornerstone of a foundation. It's something you can depend on. It's not flighty. It's not in and out like that passionate Knight of Wands, right? So this king obviously wants to bring the truth. Let's look at that Ace of Swords. It's like maybe he's going to go around and around and ruminate in his mind for a while with this Eight of Swords, but eventually like the truth and the communication is going to come through with that Ace of Swords. So clarify the Ace of Swords. What is this truth coming in Libra's reading today? Thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck energy is the Seven of Pentacles again. And wow, wow, this person is stressed the fuck out about how to send these messages. So there are the messages. Eight of Wands, that's a lot of passionate back and forth text messages or just messages of a passionate nature, right? But we go from the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords. Like this person is stressing out about how to deliver this very clear, very truthful communication. And it's like they're just stuck right now. Like they're so stuck in their head. Okay? Because the Seven of Pentacles energy, this is a paused energy. There's nothing he can do. He can't rush the plant to grow faster. He has to just wait. So he's assessing how far he's come. He's just, you know, paused. There's nothing he can do. So it's like this person is paused because their mind has got them all jacked. All jacked. But at some point, it's like this truth is going to come through. It's going to break through. It's going to cut through whatever it needs to. That Ace of Swords. So, okay. Something obviously needs to be wrapped up down here with the World card. Some sort of a completion. Something needs to be put to rest, right? And walked away from with this Eight of Cups. So the World to the Eight of Cups, in order to get to this Queen of Cups energy over here, something else has to be left behind. That's that Eight of Cups energy. And it's an emotional nature. Cup energy represents emotional investments. So something else has to be left behind in order to get to this loving energy over here. Let's look at what needs to be wrapped up and left behind for Libra today. What is this in Libra's reading? Thank you. Empress on the bottom of the deck. That's Mother energy. Wow. Wow. With the Death under that. That's Scorpio energy specifically, the Death energy. The Empress is like a mother. She's abundance incarnated. She can be kind of like, I don't know, she lounges a lot. She's not very active. But so the King of Swords, though, is what came out to clarify the World, the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. What are we walking away from? It's like the King of Swords is very clear in his mind. And obviously, Libra, this is your energy because you are an air sign. Air signs are the sword in, you know, the realm of thought. So this king has his mind made up, and he's going to communicate about cutting something out, walking away from something. Perhaps this mother energy, right? There's an ending there. So let's clarify the Justice with the Queen of Cups, bringing justice back to this love. Bring justice, bringing love back brings justice, I want to say. Bringing love back into the situation perhaps brings justice. Let's clarify justice and the Queen of Cups, please, for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, that flipped in the deck. It's on the bottom, the Judgment energy. Wow, so this is more Scorpio energy. This is the rebirth aspect of the Scorpion energy. So that's like something coming back to life, okay? So it could be a reconciliation. Obviously, that's what this king wants, you know, for real. It wants to drop the burdens. We got the Ten of Wands, which is another completion energy. Drop the dead weight. It's making a decision here to go after happiness, the Sun. Bringing love back into the situation, going towards what you love, Libra, ultimately. That's what brings Sun back into anyone's life. Going after what you love. What makes you happy. The Sun card is happiness. It's the best card in the deck. Without the Sun, there would be nothing. It's the most positive card. It's abundance of joy and laughter and love and harmony and wealth and good health. And I mean, it's amazing energy to close out your reading today, Libra. Wow. So I guess that's what this King of Wands wants to do here. There's someone that has to be left behind, though. There's definitely an ending energy, a walking away from. There's some healing. Oh my God. You know, this is crazy. If it makes any sense to you, if it's your story, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Let's get you some Moonology. This is for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. If you like the way I read the cards, Libra, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. That would be so helpful for me. It helps me to grow my channel. If you would like a private reading, the information is in the description box. If you'd like to donate to my channel, there's a link in the description box. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who has donated. And you just got a bunch more cards. On the bottom, you have adjustments are required, third quarter moon energy. And you also have believe in the impossible, blue moon energy. Goodness, work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon energy. You are good enough, full moon in Virgo. I don't think I've ever gotten this many. Emotions are running high, supermoon. That's why I'm getting so many cards today. Libra, somebody is like really in their feels. Like there's a lot of emotion here. Like check this out, right? It's just overflowing. So let's get you some angels and ancestors. This is for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck, traveler, move in a new direction. We also have Sky Father, trust in the unknown. Well, that's having faith in spirit to guide you, and that by, knowing by following your bliss that everything works out. We have Knight, be brave and honest. And then lastly, we have Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. Let's get you some charms. All right, we have this little dolphin. I love the dolphin. When the dolphin comes out, it always makes me think of, lightening up and having fun and playing. Then we have the letter Y. That might be someone's initial. We have a little gorilla. Reminds me of community, looking out for each other and taking care of one another. And then we have a little dove. There you go. Peace. I hope this was helpful, Libra. Until next time, take it easy. Bye.